Yo! I was actually able to make it on time. Oh yeah, we had our back and forth.
There's something here.
Let's see what we're able to do. Dang. That was a nice little vacation that I had. I'm out in northern Michigan.
There's something here.
Is that marked on the map? That is. Don't know how finicky the map exploration thing is. I don't think it's as strict as Cell Setup, but probably still a little strict. What's this? Tunnel network dug out for the quarry, by the looks of it. What? Just with some rocks? Looks as I had energy to spare back in those days. The pathway appears to lead in the general direction of the prison. Then we're on the right track. Let's go. Forward.
Stronger.
What this? Oh. Elevator switches. Oh, no secrets.
I think there's something here.
Something's there.
Gotta find the save points. Yeah, I forget what exactly is happening. Am I not using him? I do need a Pierce guy. There you are.
There's something
Hunter's
here.
descent.
Mandragora route.
Something's here. Something's there.
Oh. Can't get high enough. Curses.
Hunter's descent.
Yeah, are we able to make it over there? Yeah, there we go.
A treasure chest. impressive. I suggest you move.
I wonder how many kills I got.
Knew you could do it.
Flash dodges and guards at this point. Oh, hello. What's this place? Looks like some sort of cavern. I remember hearing about an old mining gallery deep in the quarry. This must be its entrance. A mine, huh? There's one in the prison that they use for penal labor. It's, managed by my family, actually. The Pendleton Company, I mean. And chances are, following this hellhole should lead us straight into the other. Let's go test that theory out. But we'll have to be careful not to get lost. These tunnels are even more intricate than they look.
It's hot in here. What's with this place?
It's lava. Don't get too close to it.
Jules, are you alright? We shouldn't stay here any longer than we need to.
Slaughter them! Slaughter them! Something's here.
This music's pretty good. In my humble opinion.
Slaughter them! Slaughter them! I suggest you move. Slaughter them!
Still got more fancy transitions.
Hunter's descent. A treasure chest.
Sweet, another potion. Do these actually increase our flying height? They did not. Yes, make it help.
A treasure chest.
Iglet core. Oh, there we go.
I suggest you move.
I guess it does work sometimes. If the geyser's big enough.
Slaughter them! You've got this, Adol.
Can you even pronounce the names of those weird Democtopus creatures?
Slaughter them!
Uruve? Well, we have these.
All full and ready to go.
Slaughter them!
We are lower level than the enemies that we're seeing.
You've got this, Adol.
Very windy.
Slaughter them! I suggest you move. Slaughter them!
What are you doing? Oh.
Take this! Something's like this! Hunter's descent! Something's there.
Not much of a descent, is it?
You've got a suggestion.
Not here.
I have leveled up.
A suggestion. Hunter's descent.
Yeah, the small geysers don't do jack. Ooh. There's a fancy location nearby.
Take this! Slaughter them! Slaughter them! Treasure chest.
No idea what that does, but doesn't matter. Keep going.
Hunter's descent. Something's here.
Oh, here we go. Fancy, but how would people even get here? Natural lava furnace.
What is extraordinary about this place?
Hunter's descent. Hunter's descent.
Nothing down here, right? Yeah, nothing.
Hunter's descent. Slaughter them. Slaughter them. Take this.
For a second I thought that torch in the wall was something.
Hunter's descent. Slaughter them. Slaughter them. Hunter's descent.
Thank you. Well, it's not much gold, but it's something.
Hunter's descent. Something's here. Hunter's descent. I suggest you leave. Slaughter them. Slaughter them. I suggest you leave. Slaughter them.
Oh, that's maxed out. Didn't realize. We got a guy that fell off the map. Very smart.
Chest. Something's here. Hunter's Descent. The left to me. Burn for your sin. The left to me. Burn for your sins. The left to me.
I want to get
Stronger
even
now.
stronger.
Something's there.
The other way up there is
Hunter's Descent.
this.
Let's take a break.
Oh, hello. Well, back to other adult, I guess. Everything alright, Adol? You just kind of blacked out after that tile lit up. Oh. That's no good.
A treasure chest.
Smoked meat. Wait.
A treasure chest.
Hell yeah, raisins.
A treasure chest.
Okay, so what the hell's Adol going to do with all this? He can't spend any of this money. Is this a boss? Oh, hello. Are you wearing a hat? You're a guard for the prison?
Adol, there's a weak spot in that wall over there. We might be able to get him to break it for us.
Thanks, bud.
A treasure chest.
See you later. Bring it on.
A treasure chest.
Oh, hello. 400 gold.
Won't budge. I don't know, Adol. There's nothing else here. Should we give it up?
Never. I just have to focus. I can will that thing into existence. Acid ray. Instantaneously pierce through foes with a ray of darkness. Something wrong, Anamona? I can sense the presence of other individuals within these tunnels. Yeah, I've actually been getting the same feeling myself a bit. No average people up there in a place like this. Indeed, there is, however, little chance that their route would converge with ours. Nevertheless, it is peculiar, according to these indications. Ain't gonna run into him, that ain't our problem. We get going ourselves anyway. Right. Keep moving.
It's a dead end.
What a waste of time.
Let us investigate the area for good measure. Something seems off
There we go. So we're way below them. Nothing seems to have happened here. What a coincidence. Resources. Right. Well, that was very short-lived. Hey, bud, how's it going? Probably have to break these pillars. Bring it on. Try something that moves a little bit faster, bud. There you go. Well, that'll work. You okay there, bud? There we go.
Can't fight him head on, Adol. Cracks in the floor might be our ticket.
Cracks in the floor? So you want him to butt bounce on the floor? Well, I'm gonna destroy these pillars anyway to see what happens. Now do that again. Bring it on. Dodge. Yeah, apparently that was all I had to do. convenience.
Excellent work, Adol. Looks like we can keep going now.
Mm-hmm. Alright, according to the map, the exit should be just up ahead. Ready to make our great escape, Adol? Any, give me a bit. What? Don't tell me you still have something to take care of. Well, I'll come with. I've only made it this far because of you, after all. I'm curious. Let's manually switch back. And I already know what's going to happen if I do this, so... Figured I'd check. Just to be extra sure. Oh, this turned off. Okay. Great escape. You know it. Brian's only a few steps away. Let's go. Back to the quarry ruins. What, bud? Well, I'm just going to take these again real quick.
There's something here.
Burn for your sins.
That's a decent AoE. Bring on the balls. Look, there goes the audio. Lava turtle. Wait, is that a recreation of, like, the dragon from Otago? It's a fire dragon. No, it has two heads. The other one have two heads? Twin-headed flame dragon, Astra Flame.
Weird-looking dragon.
I don't think it's just one dragon exactly.
You know what they say? Two heads make for a better fight than one.
Wait. Wait. How am I not dead? What, you want to leave? Why do you want to leave? We're having fun here.
Let's end this here.
Ooh. 19 HP. I have a lot of boost potions.
I'm fine now.
Not enough
Let's
normal
move.
potions. Weird, I'm gonna chug this.
The left to me. The left to me.
This should kill that one head. There we go. Whoa. Okay.
It is indeed very hot. You thought. You be careful. Why am I being singled out?
Hunter's descent.
Gotta say, it was not easy to hit.
I'm fine now. Let's move.
Alright then, now that you have that max out, here you go. Start spamming the best skill. Like that.
Tastes great.
Got destroyed again.
Need an outlet for all this energy.
My turn.
Damn it. Thought that was from the, from resisting the damage.
Switch. Fly
Bring it on, bud.
Fighting efficiency has been enhanced.
Okay. Second head, though. quite a pain.
Leave it to me.
Alright, end of the dungeon. Let's go. Looks like this is the end of the gallery. Yeah, your prison should be just through here. Let's head inside. Alright, let's get pumped. Wait. Oh. You made it to the cemetery. Yeah, without a hitch at that. You've got a friend that you need to see too, right? I'll leave you to it then. Once you're done, drop by the Governor General's office. You can save the farewell soiree for later. Be careful out there. Point. Our faces are probably plastered on every door in the city by now. Well, catch you later, my friend. It's gonna get real awkward real fast. You're not sure where to go. You may want to start by searching in places where Dogi might be. Seems like it's getting on in the evening. Probably gonna get blocked by, like, going towards the entrance of the prison, aren't I? I mean, I am wearing, red hair. La la la. It's time to say, let it celebrate Victory Day. Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I was rehearsing for an audience. Night falls on, though, so I guess I better start packing it up soon. It gets about as dark as pitch around here at night. Darker than that, even. You should hurry to the main streets yourself. It's a lot better lit over there. Just take those stairs and you'll be right in the Central District. I don't have access to the normal map. I only had the prison floor plan. Baltic Prison is just above. You shouldn't proceed past this point. Well then, I suppose it's about time we wrapped up our walk for today. It hasn't been long since those frightful rumors about the heritage site arose. We better hurry home before the sun sets. Got to talk to her again. Pretty much the same. Oh, there are hieroglyph knights here. You should find a different path. You know, now I have to check this because, yeah. Yeah, there's also the one guy that's all the way over here. This is the direction of the Jillian Mines. You shouldn't proceed past this point. Got it. Yeah, there we go. Oh. Yeah, not that way. That's not going to get me anywhere. So are there knights stationed in the Noble District over there? Nope. There are hieroglyph knights here. You should find a different path. Yep, there it is. I was waiting for that. I don't suppose I can... Oh, I can't just jump right down through the shanty town. Curse you, invisible walls. Just gotta keep hippity-hopping over. Slightly faster than just walking. Gotta love it. Hello. Huh? You're the adventurer. Something to read? Do I get the feeling I know you? Sorry, that was a weird thing to say. I mean, we've only just met after all. Oh, Marguerite. Phew, that was fun. Nothing like a whole day of playing Monstrums. Yeah, but next time, I get to be the Crimson King. I want to wear a red cape and zip around, too. Fine, fine. We'll take turns then. Maybe the Crimson King tomorrow, but don't get used to it. Yay, I can't wait to play Monstrum again tomorrow. Can we jump down here? Nah. That else too smart to jump directly off of cliff sides and ledges. Investigate the area for clues on Dogi's whereabouts. They couldn't even come up with something clever for that, huh? Just plant guards everywhere. It's that easy. I mean, apparently they let you go all the way behind the church. Hey, kitty. Uh-huh. There are hieroglyph knights here. You shouldn't proceed past this point. People are gathered here. You shouldn't bring attention to yourself. But that's half the fun of being wanted. As I thought, I can't just take an extended leave without with the Cardinal out of the office. Aye, Colonel Lindheim. You could have left us an expected return date at least. Come on, they can't just switch it up on me. Where's the gal supposed to get her goods? I mean, thinking the knights are in the mix, well, with all the chaos at the prison, but I guess that's what I get for dealing with those glorified ship managers. Anyways, don't mind any of that. Here, take a gander at what I've got. Oh, Gramps, when did it get so late? I need to close up shop soon, so if something catches your eye, you better act fast. Huh. You've got a particular air about you. You're not a towner? I got some basic maps of the city in stock if you'd like. Want to take a look? I would. But, I can't buy. Nobody's here. And also, I don't recall them letting you run all the way up and down this place. It was always a zip up and zip down. Weird. Hello, you know Dogi? Oh, that's a nice head of red hair you have there. Just like the Crimson King's. Now that's a handsome fella. There are hieroglyph knights here. Hey, you. I know what you're playing at here. But word of advice. Cover that hair. One wrong glance at a wanted poster and you'll be in for more attention than you bargained for. You might find some information. Fine, I'll look at the wanted posters. Strangely enough, there are already wanted posters with your face on them. The Crimson King? I've heard this Monstrum's name in the prison before, but he looks... In any case, you'd best avoid drawing attention to yourself. Hello, Kristen! Oh, you. I finally found you. What dastardly deeds have you been up to now? I don't know why, but I cannot contact the warden, and the knights refuse to cooperate. But one way or another, I'm turning you over to Rome for trial, once and for all. The knights have detained Warden Belger. Preposterous, preposterous, I say. Your deceit knows no bounds. No. There was indeed something unusual about the knights. I have seen it myself. Perhaps many of the other peculiar events I've witnessed lately have clouded my judgment. Perhaps your statements are not so insidious as I thought them to be. Sigh. You must keep steady, Ingrid Zelda. As much at stake, you can do this. At all, Kristen, are you telling the truth? You believe me? Don't misunderstand me. This is merely an exception I have no choice but to accept. With both the Cardinal and the Warden missing, there's no other suitable explanation. Was my investigating of the ruins an attempt by the Knights to divert my attention? The situation may be dire enough to necessitate Roman intervention. As a retainer of His Majesty, I understand what I must do now. So she's a retainer to the King of Rome. Interesting. I mustn't idle any longer. Man, she has an awkward run. Okay, let's go this way then. Search for where Doki might be. Well, we know, but does Adol know? Aw, he's not here. You alright there, guy? You're looking mighty restless there. Why don't you try telling the knights or the soldiers about what is ailing you? Yes, that sounds like a great idea. Oh. I missed that. Pick that up later. Now, where have I seen that regal red hair of yours before? Don't tell me you're the Crimson King. Scurrilous ruffian. You just sit tight while I report you. Catch me if you can. Sigh. I need to put up my sails. I need to up my sails somehow. But that's definitely easier said than done. It's about time I headed off to the rendezvous point. When I'm done, I'll be able to stop him all on my own, but gotta give it a shot, at the very least. Doki might still be in the city. Investigate the area for clues some more. You with the red hair. Haven't I seen you somewhere before? Crimson King? No, that's not it. Maybe on a wanted sign or in the prison. It might be safer not to speak with them any further. Alright, to the Dandelion. This should be perfectly safe.
Adol!
Oh, hi. Did you finish what you had to do?
No, not yet. But I did forget to tell you something. You see, the thing I had to rush over to tell you was...
Sneak attack. Well, he is royalty, most likely. Don't know if he's a king, most likely a prince. Who knows? But it would make sense for him to capture Adol, considering he's pretty much wanted. And also how he could pretty much stop whatever the heck's going on here. Yoink.
What is this place? A chapel?
Oh.
Don't tell me we took a wrong turn somewhere.
I don't think we did. We're definitely still in the prison.
I remember hearing about a chapel in the special sector. This must be it. Let's take a look around. Anemona? Is there something wrong with that portrait?
What? Aside from it being old as... Wait. What the hell is this?
I do not know what to make of this either.
Oh.
That looks like... Is that you, Anemona?
I cannot be certain. It is possible that it is merely a doll that resembles me.
He is some number of years old.
Who's the girl holding it? She reminds me of someone, but I can't put my finger on it.
Peril?
Though it is concerning, it would be more constructive to proceed with our investigation.
It could either be a gauntlet or an artificial arm.
There is insufficient evidence to draw conclusions from.
Pragmatic as usual, I see. Okay. Let's keep this ball rolling.
But this is the first time we've been here. How do we know where to look?
We'll start somewhere and sweep the place until we've seen every last nook and cranny.
As inefficient as that sounds, I don't have any better ideas. Let's go, Adol.
Something seems off here.
Is this a trap of some sort? The door is firmly shut. Okay. We probably have to run up the wall somewhere.
Something's fishy with this place.
There we go. Second floor. Well, that let us nowhere, did it? Didn't it?
Hunter's Descent!
Oh, there we go.
I think there's something here.
Wait a minute, Adol said something? Weird. It's locked. Restricted sector. Looks like they got this place locked on tight. It would seem the Hieroglyph Knights are standing watch in lieu of the guardsmen. That's about as dubious as it gets. There has to be some place we can sneak in from, right? Yeah, let's see if we can find it without getting caught.
Yeah. Hunter's Descent! Diving in.
Easy. Okay. The door is firmly shut. Diagonal nest of standing guards probably does not get any closer. Gotcha. This place is fancy. It's firmly shut. The nature of this door suggests some matter of secrecy hiding beyond. Going by the direction it's going, I'd say it connects to the depth of the prison. But there's no way to know for sure. We'll just have to leave it for now. Another locked door, and who's in here? Peril, if I may have a moment. I sense a presence beyond this door. Listen for any voices coming from the next room. There's a man speaking on the other side of the door. You only have yourselves to blame for them getting away. This is not an anticipated possibility, given their individual dispositions. The proper measures have long been in place. They've already been recovered, in fact. What? But how? No, it couldn't be. How very perceptive of you. Time is close at hand. As is our star player. Enter, Crimson King. That voice. Adult, what should we do?
Switch!
Well, lead the way.
Dr. Noah. And Shadowlord?
Dad.
Jules, you came.
I told you, did I not? My expectations of them were not unfounded.
Yeah? If that's all you were expecting, then you're in for a surprise. I knew you two scumbags were in cahoots all along.
Our collaboration is the result of various circumstances.
Collaboration?
It must be related to the research of primordials and monsters.
60 points for effort. You are on the right track. You are wrong about one thing. You mistake my intention. The research is incidental to my true objective. The unequivocal liberation of Glia and its proud history and faith.
So that means you're trying to drive the Roman Empire out of Glia?
Yes. We will force them to relinquish their grip on this land. Even amongst you Monstrum, there are Glians who have suffered injustice at their hands.
I don't...
That's easier said than done. How exactly are you going to make all of the Roman forces withdraw?
That's right. The Hieroglyph Knights wouldn't stand a chance against the entire Roman army. Or are you planning on using the monsters and primordials?
Those are merely byproducts. But I suppose they could be used as weapons.
Byproducts?
It is as the White Cat says. Our forces alone are insufficient to reclaim and secure Glia's independence.
I see. So that is what you were planning.
Good of you to join us.
Aprilis.
We have many visitors today, Dr. Noah.
Mixed up which arm is artificial from the portrait.
A certain someone has told me much about you. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance.
A certain someone?
Where is he now?
I am afraid I do not know. But I am sure you expected this. He is a prudent man. He rarely shows himself to even us.
As he's always been.
Time is a lamentable thing. I envisioned meeting you, less of a broken state. I give you 20 points. I regret that I cannot wholeheartedly welcome your return, as you are now. The symbol who represents us should be befitting of our righteous cause.
What are you doing?
Apologies, but you are no longer needed.
I didn't even see him move.
Peril!
Hey, get up! Come on, you're stronger than this!
Anemona!
What's happening to her?
Stick with me, Aprilis. The warmth quickly fades from Aprilis' body.
Help her!
I can't. No one can.
She can't die like this.
Peril.
You feel something changing within your body.
What's wrong? Adol! What's happening?
Good question. Your heart pounds, your limbs trembling, and feel your consciousness fade. The other adult's probably knocked
Crimson
unconscious
King.
right there.
No. Adol Kristen.
That's my guess.
I leave the rest to you.
Chapter 7 End. So who's gonna lead the knock stuff now? We don't get any more gloomy inspirational speeches. Not sure how long you've been asleep for. Your body feels heavy and a dull pain lingers in the back of your head.
Adol? Thank goodness, you're finally awake. After you fainted, we carried you out of the prison. You had a terrible fever, and you wouldn't wake up.
I'm sorry for burdening you all.
No.
Don't be. I didn't do much. It was Credo and Yufa who carried you. I should tell everyone that you're awake. Togi's been worried about you too.
This isn't a common occurrence for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, Togi was very surprised. Okay, I'll be right back.
Just a minor heart attack, right? Chapter 8. Thus spoke the alchemist. The alchemist? Medal, you're okay. Finally get your beauty rest. Whatever it was, lost me my chance to get even with Shadowlord. You can pay me back by buying next time. When do you ever pay for your drinks? Medal, what did cause you to faint? I just suddenly started feeling sick. Oh, are you sick? They might be able to help then. Did he leave the prison? I'm worried about you, Adol. Maybe we should take you to the hospital. It might be the best thing for you. Oh, by the way, Krisha, what happened to Anemona? Anemona, he's been spending more time at the cemetery as of late. The cemetery? Makes sense. What's going on with Anemona? Cemetery southeast of the prison is where Aprilis' gravestone is. That's why she's been going there. What happened to Aprilis? Hieroglyph Knights probably gave her a burial there. There are many things, but dishonorable is not one of them. We didn't have a choice then. We had to escape. Perlis. Anemona said that she was looking for something. Maybe what happened to Aprilis triggered her memories. If you're that concerned about her, why don't you go ask her yourself? You being a killjoy all the time has been giving my drinks a bad aftertaste. It's not Krisha's fault. But he's right about one thing. We won't know until we ask Anemona. Hey, Doggy. And Arx. Dante. Adol! Adol, my poor sweet Adol. I was so worried about you. I couldn't believe it when I heard you fainted with no ocean or river in sight. Nice, Doggy. But you're alright now, and that's what matters. It appears that your little visit to the prison was quite eventful. After having a good look at you, you seem to still be recovering. You'd best take it easy for the time being until your condition improves. Okay. You'd better listen to him at all. I know you just woke up, but there's something you need to know. Everyone should hear this. What is it? It sounds serious. Yes, we've only just been made aware. It appears as though the Hieroglyph Knights have seized the Governor General's office. The Governor General's office? It's in the Noble District. It's where the Roman Cardinal, acting as the Glean Governor General, conducts state affairs. If they seized it back, then it means their coup has officially begun. Yes, that's what the citizens think as well. And that's not all. The Knights are imprisoning some of the residents. What? There have been several thus far, all with fabricated indictments. What could they be planning? And that's just the start of our problems. Krisha, Yupa, I need you two to be calm when I tell you this. Carla and Felix are among those who've been detained. Carla? Why? No, but I just saw Felix yesterday. The Knights took him on his way home from the Colosseum. Felix. What they're doing with all these new prisoners is anybody's guess. It's gotta be linked to the coup, but how? Gotta get back home and see what's going on. And I'm going to the Colosseum. We should stick together. At all. Thank you. Oh, and since this concerns the Knights, you should go with them, Credo. What? Fine. Don't blame me if things go sideways. I am concerned for Anemona as well. Please, see how she's doing once you get the chance. You may not listen to us, but you're her friends. Okay. So our stops are the Pendleton Company, the Colosseum, and the cemetery. The Hieroglyph Knights have reinforced security in the city. Please do be careful out there. Alright. New quests are available on the bulletin board. Journal entry updated for Adol.
Adol!
Let's see. Adol, thank goodness you're up. That means you're okay, right? Nip, you have no idea how rattled we were, especially after what happened with Dad. Jeez, look at me. Even RJ didn't get this snivelly. Besides, you and Krisha have things way worse than me right now. So just let me know if there's anything I can do to help. And I'll help, Adol. I got your backs. I know what loss feels like. I don't want any of us to have to go through it again. So if you need any gear, I'm your guy. I'm gonna pull my weight however I can.
I'm ready and raring to
Good
go.
man. Let's see, we can actually make this now, but we still need 25,000. Make it. It's a lot. A lot more than I have.
Well, I'm ready and raring to go.
As for upgrading weapons.
Time to show off my skills. Time to show off my skills. Time to show off my skills.
Was this thing really that low level? I didn't upgrade any of this stuff at all. Well, at least we have an easy way to get Mystic Lazulite. You just have to go to that one dungeon. Easy peasy.
Just leave it to me. Just leave it to
so
me.
I don't have to buy it.
Come back anytime.
Journal entry updated for Shadowlard. Sigh. Oh, it's just you, Adol. You do not look as terrible as I thought you would. You've been trying to lift the mood here. No customers, there's nothing else to do. I thought that the assassination of the Cardinal was the only thing I was living for. I cannot hazard a guess as to what is happening to me. The more I think about it, the less I understand about myself.
Adol!
That was some good sigh I received there. She had this real stink eye when she ran out earlier, like she meant business. But now she's just been like this ever since. I guess she just needs some time to get all her troubles out, huh? I'll stay here in case she wants someone to talk to. Iris probably just needs some time to get all her troubles out. I'll stay here in case she needs someone to talk to.
Step right up!
Oh, hey, you can make some dry aged meat.
Okie dokie! You got a deal!
Unfading hide.
Okie dokie! Let's trade! You got a deal! Bye-bye! See you later!
So we get enough to make...
Say the word and I'll make it!
Upgrades. You know, we can upgrade that once. We need a lot of soul lumber.
Time to show off and come back anytime!
I don't think we have a good place to get that, unfortunately. Hey, Morban.
Adol.
Ah, Adol, lovely of you to visit me. How are you feeling? It is truly regrettable what happened to Lady Aprilis. You must take care of yourself. Humans are not invincible like moi.
Adol. State your desire.
Let's see, so we got sacred branches, which are 1,000 each.
Abieto.
Shame I am so poor. Never imagined the knights would dare occupy the Governor General's. Master Shadowlard isn't the sort to do something like this without a plan. Well, we'll be sure to intervene sooner or later. How does he plan to resist? Brother, if you're up there, please, watch over us. I need to get in touch with my subordinates and assess the situation, first and foremost. Brother, if you're up there, please watch over us. So... What do I want to look at? I can't remember. She ain't in here, so... Awesome. Not ideas. Except the knights the knights alone weren't enough to deal with. Hey, Al. This was on the bulletin board, but I'll get you up to speed if you missed it. Margot left the letter before disappearing without a word. We think that the Resistance is planning something. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. It'd be great if you could join us, but only if you have time to spare. Sorry, Doge, don't have the time right now. I want to talk to everybody first. Don't sweat it. You gotta focus on recovering. Take it easy, alright? Let's see, we have 956 of those. I'm pretty sure we can't get more than, We can't get more than 1,000, because a lot of the caps on some of the items we've been picking up are seem to be 1,000. At least as far as these are concerned. Well, actually, no. There's enough room for one, maybe even two more numbers. I could get 100 of these. I think it'd be more worth it to just buy Tempest Elixirs eventually. Because there's that achievement for getting level 99 and everything with the character, right? Tempest Elixirs for that last sprint are the best way to do that.
Hey.
Up and at 'em, Sunshine. I have a feeling these new prisoners and the Glean Revolution are related. I don't care what the plan is, so long as there's one to screw with. Then Shadowlard would have no choice but to face me. What are we doing here? Us pissing into the wind's exactly what Shadowlord wants. Let's get the information we need and get after him.
Well, if it isn't my darling Adol.
Rainbow earrings. Here you go. What's this? For me? Oh goodness, what an honor. I can't remember the last time I received a gift from such a handsome man. Oh, Adol, as if you haven't already won my heart over. Still, earrings, Never imagined I would ever wear another pair. Are your earrings important to you? Yes, they're more dear to me than anything else I own. They're a symbol of a promise I made to a comrade, a partner whom I had owed my life to.
You know,
years ago I was a gladiator at the Colosseum. Surprising, right? After the Romans took over, they built the Colosseum. It was 8 years ago. In my younger days, I was a bit of a hellion myself. That's when I met him. He told me something I'll never forget. Let's spice things up in this town. Until it's filled with the same vivacity that used to illuminate every street and alley. He and I wore these earrings, a matching pair as a reminder of that oath. But after a tragic accident during a Colosseum battle, he passed away. After that, I retired and decided to pursue a career as a chef, a lifelong goal of mine. I traveled the world to hone my cooking, and that's how I met the Pendletons. It was my friendship with Carla that brought me here, to the Medallion. There's no need for commiseration, as gladiators are always prepared for the worst. Besides, Balduke has changed much over the past 8 years, for the better. After the annexation, there was a bleak cloud that hung over it that I thought would never disappear. But now we have bullfighting, strongman competitions, and many other exciting events. My only regret is that he's unable to see his home become the town he yearned for it to be. But you know, Adol, the iridescent stones within these earrings have deeper meaning. They remind us to set the past free. I really shouldn't let the past inhibit my future. Thank you, Adol, darling. I'll cherish these earrings dearly. In return, I wouldn't object to going on a date with you, should you ask. Your opinion with Shantae is increased. Passionate cheers updated. Oh, Adol, darling. I apologize for the sudden request, but would you come with me? What's going on?
I hope I didn't make you wait, my dear Adol. There's something I wanted to give you.
Oh yeah, there's like max affinity events.
I don't know if I'll have another chance. Here you are.
Gladiator medallion received.
Isn't the gladiator carving so elegant and fierce? That's the first medallion I ever won after I became a gladiator once upon a time. It was a good luck charm that I held very dear. There's no need to hesitate. I suppose it would be difficult for you to accept it after hearing all of that.
Yeah, do something real quick. Okay. There we go. Just checking something.
But I insist that you have it, Adol. And I'm certain that it works. You can take that to the bank. If I didn't, I wouldn't have retired looking this immaculate.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, I'm sure. I have things that are more important to me now. When I saw you carried in from the prison, unconscious, I was surprised at how upset the sight made me, despite having been through hell and back myself. It reminded me of a companion whom I owed for saving my life. It just goes to show how much you all mean to me. It's a shame that it took almost losing you for me to understand that.
We all care about you too.
Oh, Adol, mon cher, you really shouldn't tease me so. You're the heart of the dandelion, Adol. If I can do my part and keep you safe, then I'm sure we'll all be just fine. I sincerely believe in you. No matter what comes to pass, just be sure to come home, okay? now that you understand, take this medallion without another word out of you. You be sure to take good care of it, okay, Adol, my darling?
Affinity with Shantae is now at max. So, what exactly is this? It's a new amulet. So, 4/5 SP cost and evade rate plus 5%. A medallion received from Shantae, imbued with his enthusiastic passion.
Adol, dear.
Normal dialogue.
Dear Adol.
Adol, darling, you must be exhausted after all that. Now, be a good boy and rest. Your body needs it, and I won't hear otherwise. Even if your body doesn't feel fatigued, your mind could be. Consequently, I'm also concerned about our dear Anemona.
You know,
we're keeping the bar closed this morning. I don't think Yupa or the city, for that matter, are in any mood for it. So don't worry about the dandelion and focus on your mission. For the time being, I will remain vigilant and perhaps reopen in the afternoon. So don't worry about the dandelion and focus on your mission.
Go get him out there, darling.
Oh, hey. How's it going, Val? Sigh. Alas, even the tree nuts couldn't cure her vision. But I will not allow this to sully my pride as an anthropologist. I will begin anew and find another method. Why is it so quiet? Don't tell me you're closed because of the Hieroglyph Knights. I just finished a long day of researching the ruins and was hoping for a warm meal. How unfortunate. Why couldn't they have picked a more convenient date for their revolt? Because life is only so convenient for you. So what's her name? The doctor also ditched. The Dr. Thief. What do they plan on doing with all those prisoners? Moreover, why now of all times? First primordials, now innocent people? I've got a bad feeling about this. Dad, what are you doing? That's my dad, what are they doing? Maybe it's because of what happened to Aprilis. But thinking about the prison only makes me sad. Still, I know I have to be brave. With the Monstrum curse in our gifts, I know we can save Carla. Carla, she's in prison now, isn't she? I'm afraid something bad might happen to her. We have to help her soon. Oh hey, you're not wearing your mask. I don't know if I enjoy people staring at my face all the time. But life without a mask feels so free. I can see and I can breathe the air so easily. I guess I'm going to have to stock up on those tree nuts if I want to get my mask off.
Adol.
Oh, Adol, you seem to be doing much better today. We still have to be careful until we understand why this happened. I'll make sure to make some herbal tea for you later. Trisha showed me how to brew it. She told me herbal tea is perfect for alleviating anxiety and stress. I think everyone could use some herbal tea. I know I'm not much good of anything, but I still want to do what I can.
What would you like me to do?
That's a lot of money.
Are you sure? Stay safe out there. No.
Can't believe he didn't come back last night. Why? Why is this happening? We should check on the status of the incoming prisoners, Adol. Park said there should be a grace period. I have to keep myself preoccupied, otherwise I'll just worry myself to death. Maybe it has something to do with what happened to Aprilis. I can't help but think something might have happened to him.
Have a moment?
Hello. So Master Shadowlard was the mastermind behind the wrongful incarcerations. My conjecture is that he intends to use them for his rebellion. How, I do not know. Regardless, if that is true, then I have reason to believe he will not harm the prisoners. The safety of many hinges on your ability to remain composed and focused.
At all.
You must ensure that your health is in peak condition. You're the backbone of this team. Don't wear yourself out. I know it may be futile to ask you to refrain from being reckless, but with Felix and so many others wrongfully imprisoned under Master Shadowlard's plan, you must be prepared for whatever the Hieroglyph Knights may do next. So what quest do we got? We have Peril of the Bells from M. The following two solicitations were posted in private, away from the eyes of the average patron. Time is drawing nigh. The bells of freedom have finally begun to toll. Any objections? Do something about it then. M. And then, yeah, about this note. I was thinking anyone with some time on their hands could help take care of it. Come see me if that ends up applying to you. And then, Sarity. So, I finally pinned down that hidden cache I've been looking for, and about time too. What do you say we go on a little treasure hunt for it? That catch your interest? Meet me behind the collapsed building in the prison outskirts. I'll be waiting, Sarity. P.S. You'll have to come here if you need any medicine. Sorry to just drop that on you, but you understand, right? Okay. We do have to go outside anyway. We gotta get that one, most likely treasure chest that's, like, down here.
Down we go! Those knights.
Waterway vault.
I think there's something here. Shadow.
Something's here.
It's like exactly the same as the other place. Life elixir, get. The chapel portrait has its own little bit of dialogue.
What are the hieroglyph knights up to?
What's gotten into those knights?
One reads Adol the Jailbreaker, that's new. And another, the Crimson King.
Is this all for glory?
Newshound Marie made the biggest blunder of her entire career. I can't believe Master Shadowheart actually managed to slip the truth right past me. Maybe I ought to go to the Governor General's office and pay my respects. Oh, so these are still going around, huh?
Alright.
Let's send them
We're a bit stronger now.
We are quite low level, aren't we? I think we were slightly under level for the boss we fought, at least compared to the enemies in that area.
Hello.
Oh, Krisha, I heard about what happened to Carla. Never in my wildest dreams would I expect her of all people to get sent to prison. It has to be some sort of mistake. I just hope she makes it through all right. Yeah, me too. We'll do something about this, Aine. I promise.
Come again, okay?
So what's going on over here? New shop? Oh, hey!
Come on in!
Congrats on opening up your shop, Jeanette. It's really shaping up. Aw, thanks, Reno. That said, I haven't really had any customers come by just yet, like at all. It's probably just because of that stuff with the knights at the Governor General's. They're just scared is all. Don't let your guard down. Huh? Who with the what now? Wait, so you mean it's not just because my store's a flop? Great, I totally got this then. Time to pull myself together. Only got no customers because of all that stuff with the knights, that's all. Don't let get you down, Jeanette. You gotta hang in there. Thanks, Reno. I'll pull it together and keep on plugging away.
Can I help you find anything?
So, she sells, cheese. I'll know how much I need.
Thanks, we'll come again soon.
Whoa. That was weird. Shopaholic. I think that's the achievement for discovering all the possible, shops.
Ain't getting away from me. Let's keep this going. Not done yet.
Negotiating with the knights over the state of the Governor General's office. They insist on touting some nonsense about the Warden's abuse of power. The only treasure I see is sitting right at the seat of the Governor General. The abuse of powers sounds pretty accurate to me, to be 100% honest.
What's gotten into those knights?
They calm down to yourself. No less.
That is very effective at killing grouped up enemies. Ooh, a defense elixir.
So good of you to visit.
They say people are being taken away to the prison on false charges. Hearing about it reminds me of what happened with Smirnov. Just what are those knights thinking? These times are beyond troubling.
If you're hurt, come to me right away.
Well, I guess I might as well make some of these. Bam.
It's okay. Must take
Worth
better
it.
care. What's all this commotion?
You are amazing!
Seems like a bunch of people are chilling down here. Hello. Even Elle and the others out are here fretting themselves over that son of mine. I heard the details of his arrest from a guy over at the entertainment district. But even so, none of this adds up in the slightest.
Yupa!
Yupa! Did you hear anything about Felix? No, I didn't. But everyone here knows that Felix would never break the law. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll release him once they find out he's innocent. Okay. You believe in Felix. He's gonna get out of there in no time. Don't be too hard on yourself, okay, Yupa? You know how worried you are. You three. Okay, you're right. Mr. Jake doesn't look so good. What can we do to... What can we do so they let Felix go? There's nothing we can do. You just have to believe in Felix. I thought the knights were good. I changed my mind about them after they arrested Felix. Alright, that's another max. I clicked the wrong one. We're going to be burning a lot of stuff to ashes today. Here they are.
Here's through! Here's through! Burn to ashes! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Burn to ashes! No less. Here's through! Here's through!
Can't believe the knights came and took Felix away. There's something fishy going on below the fold here. You can be sure of that. I'll look over the farm for you, Yupa. You just focus on rescuing Felix. I will. Thanks, Kaya. Your siblings are in no shape to work after what happened to Felix, Yupa. I'll look after the farm for you, so just focus on getting them back to us.
Welcome, welcome.
Hello. From what I hear, it wasn't just Felix who ended up taken away. Between this and the Governor General's, I have not got a single clue what's going on. I just wish I knew what the knights are trying to accomplish here. We're trying. Are trying? Yeah, they are trying. They're currently overthrowing everything.
Oh, done already.
From what I hear, it wasn't just Felix who ended up taken away. Between this and the Governor General's, I've not a single clue what's going on. I wish I knew what the knights are trying to accomplish here.
Come back soon, you hear?
Anybody else in this area? Nope, not really.
Let's send them.
Ain't getting away from me.
You're not dead. Let's see. Apparently, we're not allowed to leave the city. Okay, so then what happens if we walk towards the gate?
What's this city coming to?
Oh, solid delivery. You check and see how things are around town for now. Gotcha.
Is this all for Glia?
Canaries!
Pierce through! Pierce through! Pierce through!
Canaries!
Pierce through!
What's gotten into
It's
those
my
knights?
turn.
What are the
Leave it to me.
knights up to?
Let's send them
Pierce through! Pierce through!
Do no less. What's gotten into those knights?
Alright, where should we go next? Well, obviously, that's the last place we should go. Want to talk around a bit.
Hunter's descent.
Oh, it's you, Credo. Seneschal Gilbert and his squad are storming the Governor General's office. Turns out their little operation was a probe into Warden Belger's misdeeds. Unbelievable. I completely trusted that man this entire time, too. How could I have been so gullible? I don't have time to reflect upon this. While you're at it, maybe you should reflect on how gullible you're being how gullible you're being now, too. What do you mean by that? Nice try. Figure it out for yourself. In order to stand by the chapter house until the Seneschal's return. You're part of this crisis too, Credo. I better see you back here later, got it? If I feel like it. He does not feel like it. I always forget. I gotta take the stairs here. Hey, is it true? Is the warden really guilty of corruption? What did Warden Belger say? What did Warden Belger actually do in the first place? Pocket tax money? What about the rumors that the knights are revolting against Rome? My apologies. I've only received word just this morning. Seneschal Gilbert and his squad should have the details you're looking for. We'll make a citywide announcement once he returns from the Governor General's office. While this corruption business is true, I'll gladly throw myself behind a revolt. They never tell us underlings anything. We can't make any statements until Seneschal Gilbert returns. You have our apologies. We appreciate your understanding. Very self-aware calling themselves underlings. I knew it. You just can't trust a Roman. So the warden really was a bad apple after all. He got no mercy from me. How's the, lady doing? Oh, there's no animals? Something terrible's happened. I'm not too sure what exactly, but Seneschal Gilbert's announced an indictment against Warden Belger to all the knights. Apparently, the warden's under suspicion of both corruption and breach of trust. They said they would petition an inquiry into the nature of his crimes against Glia. Sigh. I'm starting to feel like the war all over again. Or maybe even the revolution. Sigh. At this rate, the knights in the garrison will end up in a standoff. Who knows what'll happen to us if it comes down to that? I don't believe there's anybody who hangs out back there, so we don't have to worry about that. Next section of town, let's go.
Welcome.
I've been getting in some research on the 100 Years' War before the festival hits. The accounts were so descriptive, it really sold home the fact that it actually happened. That said, reading all that war stuff has me on edge over this incident with the knights.
Are you looking for me? Come again, okay?
Nothing new. It's always a disappointment when there's nothing.
They come!
Hey there, welcome.
Just what is that Master Shadowlord playing at here? His whole neutrality shtick was the only reason I ever found him credible. I'll think this over in my own time. You'll let me know if you want anything.
Early bird gets the worm. Where you going, huh? Come.
Is this all for Glia? Let's take him out. Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Burn down! Burn down!
Hey, Largus. What? What do I care if the city's all up in arms? Without anyone keeping an eye on me, I can slack off all I damn well please. Still, it feels like the whole world's going topsy-turvy in a way. Yep. You just get transported up. Other adult gets to walk straight up and down it.
Come on in.
What is with those idiot knights? I'm still waiting on my next shipment of prison goods thanks to them. Revolt all you want, I don't care, but mess with my business and then it's my business.
Can I help you find anything?
Yeah, she steals nothing, as she says.
How's it going?
Has Warden Belger really been accused of corruption? I'm not saying it's impossible or anything, just a little sudden. I mean, where would he even get the time to scheme between all those Monstrum pursuits? Oh, veering a bit into conspiracy territory there. Maybe I read one book too many. I'm not so sure I believe all this talk about Warden Belger being corrupt. Am I just being too skeptical here? Maybe I read one book too many.
I carry only the best.
Got anything good, but nah.
Come back soon.
Oh hey, this guy finally is working for once. I was more shocked than anyone to hear Belger was guilty of corruption. If anything, he's the last man I'd ever expected from. At any rate, we're investigating exactly what occurred at the Governor General's office. The populace will be informed once a verdict has been reached. We appreciate your patience.
Let's take him out. Here's through. Burn to ashes. Here's through. Here's through. Burn to ashes.
You're amazing.
What's gotten
Come
into
on
those
in.
knights?
Hello. Sigh. The way the town feels right now reminds me of how scared I was in the war. What do we do if another one starts? Things are finally getting so peaceful here, too.
Everything's a good choice. Now come again soon.
Oh, there you are. What do I do? At this rate, things will only go from bad to worse. The Knights certainly don't intend to settle this matter in any degree of peace. But if that's the case, is there really any corruption, or was it all an elaborate ruse? Sigh. Times like these are exactly when I wish the Cardinal were here. Developments that follow will determine whether any wrongdoing actually took place. Sigh. Times.
Is this all for Glia? Ain't getting away from me. Here's through.
Impressive.
Here's through.
Let's end this here.
What a Pierce Talisman. The element we already have. I had a feeling it'd come to this. They'd already risen to action. The way they're marching, this won't end with just a simple inquiry to the government general. At this point, we might as well start readying up for another war.
Early bird gets the worm.
What you got, my friend?
Where you going, huh? Come back if you get the chance.
We are too poor to upgrade any weapons.
Please, take a gander.
I wonder if he'll be alright. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself tangled up in any more risky business. Oh, sorry, I'm just talking to myself. Let me know when you're ready to order.
Looking for anything specific? Didn't see anything you'd hope to see you again soon.
Something weird's going on.
Hello.
Here's through. Burn to ashes.
I don't remember what's going up in this area.
Here's through. Burn to ashes.
Huh? That's weird. Isn't this Maxim's usual spot? Well, hello. It's you all. Some business with me? Or are you looking to cut a deal? We were just wondering if we could take a look at your wares. Fine by me. Take your pick. Make it hasty, I'm a busy man. A considerably nimble one at that. Guy's more than meets the eye, that's for sure.
You buying or not? I see. You buying
Strike
or
a
not?
deal. Portrait of a girl. We need one soul spar. A portrait that depicts a young girl from a noble family. Currently preoccupied. Be quick with your inspection.
You saw.
Noted.
Nothing.
How's it going?
I just can't get it through my head what those knights are planning. My family and Bar made it through the war unscathed, so I got no grudges of my own. But families like Yupa's, they never have suffered so much loss of war for Rome. Maybe those folks pushing for our independence have the right of it after all. Still, is this really the way to do it? Not like I could tell you.
I carry only the best. Come back soon.
I think I forgot to talk to one person. I forgot to talk to two people, actually.
What's this city coming
Yo. Man, this bites. Today was supposed to be my day off, too. Oh, hey dudes. Here to see Alex? He has some favor of you, right? I could take any reports you got for him. Here to report to Alex, dude? You can just tell me in his place. Hey, looks like you found 18 landmarks altogether, dude. Alex had a reward prepared for you. Let me just hand it over, dude. Spirit formula received. There you have it, dude. If you find any other good landmarks, come back and report them, okay, dude? Didn't Nisa do this twice? Where they have a guy that says dude, D-E-W-D, and they did not do D-O-O-D as you feel like they should?
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Ain't getting away from me.
Oh, you guys friends with Vesta? He's been on leave or whatever for a while now. He said he had some stuff to take care of. Something about how busy he is with his real job. Kinda wonder what it is. Oh, is he one of the, Freedom...
Please be more careful.
Bells of Freedom guys?
Where are you off to in such a hurry?
Ain't getting away from me. Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here they come! Here's through! Here's through!
Here I go!
Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Let's end this here. Here's through!
Getting XP is pretty easy right now.
Are the knights really doing the right thing?
We definitely need more resources, though. Gotta get our hands on some more of those blue stones. Something lazulite, whatever it's called.
Is this all for Glia?
Getting your hands on money would definitely help too, just in general.
Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through! Yeah! Let's go! Here's through! Here's through! Here's through!
Oh hey, look. These guys. The Hargulf Knights are staging a revolt. This gesture could spell the end of Roman imposing threat on our native Hispani. With that in mind, it may be our best interest to support this insurrection. We mustn't, Master Wadron. We foreigners have no place meddling in Glean affairs. Bear in mind that an Hispanic tribe as remote as ours has little power to offer here. Well, I know that, of course, but be that as it may, I suggest that we watch what unfolds for now, Master Wadjun. Very well. I suppose that's all we can do, practically speaking. Hello. Word on the grapevine is that there's been a disturbance at the Governor General's office. Even as an enemy nation, we hold the Romans for a great deal, like these very baths, in fact. Of course, a part of me wants to support the knights here, but my, what a conundrum. That time. I guess we should wait until we have the whole party, right? Gotta get everyone that 5 extra HP. It'll be worth it.
Let's take him out! Hit it! Burn dash! Burn dash! Here's through! Yeah!
Ah. Necrosaram.
Arise, Necrosaram! Let's go! Is this all for Glia?
It's my turn.
Leave it to me.
What are they up to now?
So, hey, you're on the first floor for once. So I went to the chapter house to probe those corruption charges against the prison warden. I wasn't satisfied with their official report, but they just kept repeating it over and over. I see. Your work is much appreciated, Dale. Easing the fear of the citizenry and quelling unrest are our top priorities for now. Go into the city with the rest of the staff and speak with the townspeople. Try not to make a scene. We'll update them on the situation with the Knights as it comes. Sure, you got it. I'll take a look around the Governor General's office while I'm out and about. But I can't guarantee I'll turn up any new intel, so don't hold your breath. I understand. Good luck out there. And a lot of people. I notice that the Bureau know a thing about the corruption charges against the Warden. But that doesn't stop guests from flooding in to ask. It's been just awful.
Are you looking for something? Don't come again, okay?
See, nobody's upstairs, right? Exactly.
Welcome!
Personally, I'm more worried about looters and whatever the Knights are doing. With both the Knights and the garrison tied up, the town's defenses are left wide open.
I carry only the best.
Yes, they can find all the secret stuff. Like whatever Sardi's going out to do.
Please, take a gander.
I was planning on treating my apprentice to a nice meal or something today. But from what I hear, the situation in town is getting kind of serious. I'm a little worried where this will all end up, especially this close to the festival. Festival.
Looking for anything specific?
Phantom garb. Adapted for covert activity. Yeah. I'll buy one.
Who's this
They'll
one
take
for?
good care of it.
Anything else catch your eye? Hope to see you again soon. Over here, sir.
I heard about what happened to Carla. You holding up all right, Krisha? Yeah, I'll be okay. This isn't the time for moping around, I know that much. I see. It's funny. You'd have been, second from bawling if this happened a month ago. You're right. I better get a hold of myself, too. Can't they just let Carla out on bail or something? And what about your dad? There's gotta be some strings you can pull somewhere.
Can I help you find anything? I'll come again soon.
What are the hieroglyph Knights up to?
There you are.
Find everything you need here.
This matter with the Knights has had the whole town bent out of shape. At this rate, we'll end up running ourselves right into another war with Rome. It's downright depressing is what it is. Feels like 8 years ago all over again.
Take as long as you need. Come back soon, you hear?
Papa, is something bothering you today? You got that same face you always had back when you lived at the manor. I like it better when you're smiling, like when we're out fishing together. Were I still nobility, I'd have supported the Knight's cause in a heartbeat. But it's not so easy now that I've fallen from grace into the life of the everyman. As bad as it sounds, protecting my family comes before protecting Glia. He got stuck in the walk cycle for a second. That attack is pretty damn strong. It is incredibly effective.
What's all this commotion?
Here they come!
Let's end this here.
Right in here. At least I can recover HP.
Oh my!
Oh, Krisha, my dear. I heard about what happened to poor Carla. It's just awful. And on top of that, they say the Knights have stormed the Governor General's too. It's one worrisome event after another. Just what could be going on here? The whole town's been bating their breath and worry over whether this will mean war. Yeah, I've been having a hard time making any sense of it myself. It's so close to the Victory Day festival, too. Saying herself would be saddened to see her town in such disarray. If only there were an amicable solution to all this. I have no shortage of worries, but fretting over them won't do very much. All I can do is pray the matter doesn't turn any more dire than it already is. Nothing new. A shame. The whole town's been bating their breath and worry over whether this will mean war. The festival's important, yes, but at this point, I fear for what it'll become of life as we know it.
Come again anytime.
Maybe in the future. If you have anything new. Or there's another chapter after this. Now that I finished that super difficult assignment Master Giselle gave me, everything else I've had to read feels easy peasy in comparison. I guess that means all my hard work really did pay off, huh? Something tells me this isn't really the time to be thinking about work. I'm glad all my training finally paid off, but something tells me this isn't really the time to be thinking about work.
Something weird's going on.
Oh hey, what are you still doing up here? Phew, break time at last. Mr. Marcel's really turned up the heat on my training recently. I've been forging so many shields while he yells my head off dawn to dusk. It's tough, don't get me wrong, but in a way, that's kind of the fun of it. I should be able to make an even better shield once I've worked out the kinks. Master's training might be the stuff of nightmares, but I'll try to power through. Hey, let me through. Alright, what you got? When I look at Potts, I see in him the way I used to be a long time ago. I was a rebellious sort at his age too, crawled at my master every damn day. Can't strike the iron without making a few sparks fly. That's just how smithing is. I suppose you could say the same for us craftsmen too. Better go check on him. This commotion in town would ruffle just about anyone up.
See you later. Hey, what do you need?
Crescent mail. Chaos Hand, Hades Mask, Chronos Boots. Oh, he's carrying a lot of new stuff. Slash Crown. So, upgraded versions of the Talisman that offer 15 extra strength compared to the Talisman.
See you later.
Okay. That's alright. Here they are.
Arise now!
That was impressive.
Sesame. Strike Talisman. Huh. Weird how that works.
You're here! Arise, Necrosram! Back!
Check and see how things are around town. Yeah. Sigh. Talk about a migraine. Nights are acting up, people getting carted away. And on top of all that, I have to set up our stall for the Victory Day Festival. I don't even know where to begin. My good sir. Burling. The one nice guy. Things sound to be getting real tense over at the Governor General's office. But with all the festival prep and deliveries to make, Artisan Lane's got its own worries. It's been all hands on deck over here, and a real mess of a deck at that. Now we don't even know if the Victory Day festivities are going to be held as planned. do much but keep an eye on things and carry on. Us and the Government General both. Government General aside, the whole town's gotten itself all wound up. I'm not sure the Victory Day Festival can be held with things the way they are. Not like we can just stop prepping though. Guess we'll just have to wait and see. Hey, Peril. I used to see the Knights all the time on my early morning training runs. Never would have known they were on a mission to take over the Governor Generals. Yeah, looks like the strong arm's got his hands tied on this one.
What's gotten into those Knights?
I've been hearing the most unsettling rumors going around this morning. Apparently, people are getting hauled off to prison for crimes they never committed. That's just like what happened to my brother. Grisvel, what awful business have you gotten yourself wrapped up in? And just what are the Knights thinking? As if I wasn't worried enough before. Hauled off to prison on charges you never remember committing. Exactly what happened to my brother. Oh, Grisvel. You better not get yourself wrapped up in this awful business. Well, I don't know who he is, but fortunately he did. Okay, look. That's where we're going next. Landmarks. Oh, it's you, Credo. Have you heard anything from Sir Gilbert or Master Shadowlord? Who can say? If you're so worried, you should ask him yourself. Ah, yes, it's just as you say. Alas, we of the Church must always remain committed to neutrality. As such, there's nothing we can do in regards to this turn of events. Still, how the Seneschal was behaving the other day, I can't help but be ill at ease. Sir Gilbert seemed gravely resolute about something the other day. Thinking on it, perhaps it was in relation to this very incident. True. He was here praying for something. Sir Lucian's Knights are the only ones I managed to contact at the chapter house. Those under Sir Gilbert's command are likely at the Governor General's office. I see. Thank you, Sister Mal. Should know full well the impression their sudden intrusion will bring them. Which can only mean that Master Shadowlord intends to. Celestial Master, forgive this foolish bystander. Only I had noticed sooner. Sir Gilbert cared for the welfare of the city more than anyone. Perhaps it is for that reason that circumstances came to this.
You have my...
We got nothing. Still. The situation has already spiraled beyond our control. I can only imagine how His Eminence's heart must ache. Nobody else is in here, right? Well, except for her. I hope we can still hold the Victory Day Festival this year. Possibly. Well, I guess we need to go here for the last story destination, so I guess we'll do the Entertainment District. For now. It's you lot. We're at the Cultural Heritage Site. Oh, you're that government official we ran into. Is something the matter? You're looking pretty tired. Tired? I suppose that might be. I've ended up wanted by the Hieroglyph Knights somehow or another. Turned through a life of crime?
Could it be?
Don't be ridiculous. I came here to do nothing short of my very best in the name of the Roman Empire. Seizing the Government General must be some form of revenge to them. Nevertheless, I have a plan to... Those accursed knights. You'd excuse me. Okay. Let's clear out some more back alleys.
Let's keep this short.
Hey there, take a look around.
Felix just never seemed like a bad guy to me. He always came by to say hi and everything. In what world would someone like him end up carted up to prison? Sigh, but as strung out as it got me, we can't do much but wait for his return.
Looking for anything specific?
5.
Did hope to see you again soon.
Something weird's going on. What's gotten into those knights?
The Hieroglyph Knights want to revolt, I'll gladly cheer them on. It's only gotten harder for Gleans thanks to the Romans. If they think we're gonna take that sitting down, well, they'd better think again. But at times like this, he and Shantae would probably disagree with me on that. I can't stomach the fact that they started a war and made us a territory without reason. I agree with the revolt, but don't know how others feel about it.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Crimson Line! Hunter's Descent!
Let's try that again.
Hunter's Descent!
Let's take them out!
Arise, Necromancer!
There we go. 100 knocks. Easy. So that's by that one landmark. I think it was.
We should prepare ourselves.
Colosseum seems emptier than usual. They really did put all their showing on hold after all. We need to find out why Felix was taken away by the Knights. Talking to his coworkers is probably the best way to do just that. Alright, let's go. They may have heard the reason. It's too early to know for sure just yet. But going by public opinion, the Knights have a bit of a lead over the Romans here. This isn't good. I didn't expect this place to get caught up in a whole Glean revolution. If war is brewing on the horizon, I'd prefer to pack up and book it as soon as possible. That said, the city does feel oddly calm. Excuse me. Oh, you're Felix's friends, right? You are. You heard he never made it home last night. That would be because he was taken to the prison. Oh. I'm sorry. I objected to what the Knights were doing. Really, I did. The rumors are true, then. They can't be. Why Felix of all people? Remember that bull that went on a rampage during the show? He was taken in on suspicion of endangering spectators with his reckless bull handling. You're joking. Wish I was. Anyone who was there knows it wasn't his fault. It's gotta be some mistake or something. The Knights are the ones to blame for that in the first place. Those guys will make up any random offense and toss someone in the clink. Those dirtbags, you're just framing them at this point. I was thinking just the same. Nothing good could come from this. Guess that means the Knights have some business with your boy toy. Some kind of common link between your sister getting hauled in Pussycat. You mean between Carla and Felix? Not exactly comparable. I mean, he is compassionate, I guess, and surprisingly kind and smart and... But, yeah, just what are you trying to make me say here? It's okay, you fuck. Calm down. Drop dead. When exactly was Felix taken away yesterday? In the evening, right after our night show got cancelled out of nowhere. Knights called and stopped Felix on our way home from the Colosseum. Well, not just the Knights, some Roman soldiers were there too. Roman soldiers? So they were in on it too? Actually, they were trying to bail him out. Apparently they were there during that show and the bull got out of control. I know who those guys were. The Romans were helping him? But Felix ended up taken away by force either way. The Roman soldiers said they couldn't do anything about it without a warrant. So what is up with all this? Felix is not the only one who got taken away. The whole city's been on edge. And here everybody thought the Knights are the good guys. Well, anyway, here's hoping Felix comes back to us soon. Felix really was taken away by the Knights. I'm so sorry, Yupa. I'll be okay. We can't just stick around here. Let's keep moving, Adol. So next on our list is the cemetery to the northeast of the prison and the Pendleton Company. And one's fine with me. Let's get to it already. Right.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
I always thought that the Knights were on our side, at least until today. Gotta be crazy dragging Felix away how they did. What do they think storing the Governor General is gonna accomplish anyway? Not much. Just aid in their revolution, of course. What are the Knights after dragging that bullfighter away like that? This revolt against Rome they're setting off is just harming Gleans in the process. It's completely absurd. I can't just see what the Master's aim is here. Arresting people who haven't committed any crimes is absurd enough as it is. But mere knights daring to defy us, the Roman Empire? What foolery. Damn, we should be putting a stop to this right away, but we can't act without orders. Dude, there's also this shop right here. Can't forget about that. Hello.
Welcome.
Oh jeez, why does this have to happen right before the festival all times? Say the rumors are true and our revolt really is brewing. What'll happen to Balduke?
Are you looking for something? Come again, okay?
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Let's take them out.
What's all this commotion?
Sorry folks, today's entertainment's on hold. Official orders from the higher-ups. So how far do them knights plan on taking all this revolution hoo-ha anyway? Only season up the Governor General is gonna be the end of it.
Audacity!
The audacity.
Come. Soon then.
Let's see, we have now the Shantytown and the prison.
Welcome, welcome.
We heard what happened with this Carla. How could they do such a thing without evidence? Just try to stay strong, Miss Krisha. I will. This isn't the time for me to be moping around.
Tick is come back soon, you hear?
Everyone's been looking so scared lately. I don't know why, but it can't be anything some pretty flowers can't make better, right? Ignorance is bliss, as they say.
Something weird's going on here.
Oh, hey. Otto? All I ever hear these days is whatever's going on with the Governor General's office. What about me, huh? I'm toiling away every damn day, sunrise to sunset. Ah, shit, I'll never be able to pay back my debts at this rate.
Welcome.
Not that I'm all too privy on things, but Master Shadowlard and Seneschal Gilbert aren't stupid. I doubt they plan on leaving this whole fiasco to just an accusation. Guess we'll just have to wait and see.
This is as quality as see ya.
Government General was staffed by the most vile of Roman soldiers after the war. At the time, we too supported the rebels' efforts to repel their oppressive rule. But under the relative peace of the Cardinal's administration, this revolt comes as a shock. I fear the uprising this time may be more for vengeance' sake than Glia's. Imagine Master Shadowlard lost a great deal over the course of the war. This clash may be more one of vengeance for his fallen comrades than we realize. My face muscles have not been good so far tonight. I saw a job for a domestic worker and went for an interview at the Noble District. But with the chaos about the Knights, I ended up getting sent away. I guess I'm now starting to get pumped too. Now I'm just flat out deflated. Gaston's been fussing and fidgeting over something or other for some time now. Just this morning he rushed off somewhere before the sun even finished rising. I just hope he isn't falling back into his old ways again. Gaston's been fussing and fidgeting over something or other for some time now. Yeah. That's the Bells of Freedom side quest. You're gonna have to deal with him. Eventually. There you are. You're really alright for Jules to be going out at a time like this. I'm just so worried. Do I go after him? I just know he could take care of himself, but... oh dear, what should I do? It's only natural she'd be worried. I just hope things settle down soon. Knights revolt and all. Where did Jules run off today anyway? I just hope he can get home without being stopped by the Knights or the soldiers. Who's that over here? Ah. That guy. And here I thought we had to be on the lookout for the Monstrums. Having seen the Knight's deeds, I can only hope this doesn't develop further. It shames me to think that I never imagined things coming to this. I'm well aware of a nation's defeat would arouse animosity toward the victors. But who would have expected the Knights to make their move 8 years after the fact?
What's all this commotion?
Gotta keep the doll safe. You don't speak of revolution, but can it really be true? Without mother and father present, whatever shall become of me? Please don't fret, my lady. I shall be here to watch over you. We cannot be certain that the Knights will revolt just yet. There's no need to panic over something that may not be happening to begin with. Is that so? That is quite a relief. In that case, yet even so, not to worry. I shall make inquiries regarding the situation post-haste. Please remain in the house with Sir Todd for the time being, my lady. This revolt is not a matter set in stone. All will depend on how things play out. We shall pay a visit to the Governor General's office later to see how things are faring.
I don't have time to stand around like this.
No, I just don't understand. I suppose I'll just have to do as Yvonne says and wait inside with Sir Todd. So, that way. Where we have to go.
Knights are sort of scary.
Oh, look, another one.
Look who's here. Arise,
Tiger Claw. Quick, prepare my carriage. We have to leave this town at once. There's no mistake. They must be planning to revolt in the name of Glee and independence. I'll not be waiting patiently for them to start taking us Roman nobles hostage. I sincerely wish we could, but the rumor holds true that knights are keeping watch over the main gates. How could this happen? At this rate, they'll have my head for lambasting the knights' incompetence. I'd best get to thinking of ways to protect myself. It isn't as if we know for certain that Glee and independence is their intent. Just what are we to do at times like these? How could I have known that criticizing the Knight's incompetence would backfire on me? I'd best get to thinking of ways to protect myself. Never dreamed something so awful as this could happen. Publicly, the Knights are only inquiring about the Warden's potential corruption. But to storm the Governor Generals the way they did, this isn't normal. They declared Rome unfit to govern, and that Glia must move toward independence. Who knows what this might come to? I specifically fancied this city for how few squabbles there were between the nobles. But I suppose in the end, it's still a land of conquerors among the conquered. Dear oh dear, what am I to do if this ends up sparking a revolution?
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Either stay or go, unfortunately.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do
But everything will be okay. Adol will solve the problem. Knights exited the Governor General's just as I'd finished preparing my canvas. They'd surely already occupied the office by that point, yet they made no attempt to apprehend me, despite my fleeing at the sight. I can only surmise they don't wish to inflict any undue harm, even upon us Romans. They may have betrayed Rome and bared their fangs, but in a way I can sympathize. After all, this revolt is rooted in more than just unbridled rage and passion.
How could the Hieroglyph Knights do such a thing?
Knights came rolling out in droves. We couldn't do a thing against them. And on top of that, we just happened to be at the office at the same exact time. What kind of gate guard can't even guard a gate? I'm a total failure. Poor Claude. Maybe he'll do better next time in a different game. Okay, let's go see what Anamona's up to. Okay, this set off again. Why not? Here they are.
Consume them! Arise, Necrogram! Consume them! Consume them! Arise, Necrogram! Get back! Let's end this here.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Man, I'm pretty badly hurt, huh? Okay, let's head straight north to the prison. Find out what Saradi's up to, all the way over there. I think that's the guard one. 250 times. In truth, I wanted to wait inside to see how things turned out at the Governor General's. But these walls are absolutely vital to my dear little Poitron's health. I don't know how to pronounce it properly. So I can only pray the knights withdraw by the time we return. Sardi is hanging out over there. What are you doing activating again?
Oh, we have to take care of him!
Get back!
Let's see.
Leave it to me!
Did I get the Hawk Traveling achievement? Let me double check that real quick. Let's see, I've only gotten the one for Adol and Whitecat so far. Oh, apparently Impervious is only 100 times. A lot less than I thought. We'll drag Credo into the party since, he probably has some skills that he could, level up. Oh, they're taking over gate duty? Those knights are just taking our jobs. They're not even being subtle about it. Guessing Stan, the warden too, must have been damn those revolutionaries. But we can't engage them, as we are now. Ah, hear this. One of these days they'll pay for what they've done. My head hurts a little today. My shoulders feel heavy too. Or is it just the air that's heavy? My joy and fortune juice is running low. All the grown-ups have been acting real scared lately. Think it's the White Cat or the Hawk getting into trouble again? Nah, I heard it was the Knights or something. They're supposed to be the good guys, aren't they? Wonder what's going on. Wait, so it was the Knights, not the Monstrums? What's going on? It was something about the Governor General's office, I think.
Yep.
Alright. Oh. Let's do this real quick.
Let's take him out.
Ah. So, you brought a new medical formula just for me? I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Here.
The doctor's in.
Ah, the Grand Elixir.
Always such a tease.
Oh, this is for you, I guess. You give Sardi the Mandragora root as a present.
Wow.
Mandragora root? Now where'd you get your hands on a find like this? This plant's been used as a time-honored ingredient in secret remedies for ages. With this, I could even brew up a love potion to put its drinker under my spell. Then I could have you bring me as many treasures as you see fit. Can you really do that? Don't forget, I am still a doctor, even if it is just a side gig.
Well...
Still, this Mandragora brings back all sorts of memories for me. I used to use them all the time back in my hometown. Oh, I never told you, did I? I hail from a nomadic people from afar. We're few in number and fewer in funds. It took all we had to eke out a meager living selling herbs and healing rituals. I bet you might enjoy a life like that, wouldn't you, Mr. Adventurer? As for me, I had my fill of destitution. As I wanted out pronto, so here I am. Thinking back on it though, the medical arts I learned then have come in handy. No one expects their friendly physician to be a master thief in secret after all. It does cover my travel expenses, but lifting pocket money off their injured brutes never hurts. It's always money with you, huh? Why shouldn't it be? Money runs the world after all, or haven't you heard? From my perspective, you're the oddball for adventuring with nothing in return. In any case, I'll gladly take this little root off your hands. Now, shall I sell it for a fortune or brew up an adult enticer? Decisions. Affinity already is increased.
Adult.
It's in here somewhere, I just know it. All I have to do is find my way inside and get to searching. So about your quest. Ooh, that was fast. Couldn't wait to get your hands in the pie, could you? That's not exactly it, no. You're just worried what kind of mess you might get into going at this alone. But first off, is it really true? Have you really found that hidden treasure you've been looking for all this time? That's right. Take a gander. An old worn-out wall. Or, wait. It's hollow on the other side, isn't it? Must be some sort of secret entrance. You can hear a faint echo coming from deep within. Whatever lies behind this must lead to a wide underground space of some sort. I had a feeling you'd get me at all. See, I found this spot after going through some old Baldukian maps and literature. Most don't even give it a sidelong glance, plus it's near the prison's old fortress ruins. Considering the wall is completely sealed off, I have a sinking feeling. No, total confidence that this is the place, no doubt about it. Sigh. Though I'm sure the only part you care about is the actual ruins themselves, isn't it? Guess you don't have so much in common after all. Not that it matters either way. In any case, the way inside seems to be filled with booby traps galore. It'd just be such a hassle for a fragile gal like me to step in all by her lonesome. Catching on yet? I'll need for you, nice strong boys and girls, to help me explore these ruins. Naturally, I'll be paying you handsomely, given we actually find the treasure. We'd be happy to help. I had a feeling you might. Sigh. Not that he particularly gave us a choice. Adul's probably already tuned the rest of us out after hearing that. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get to smashing this wall down. Hold on, you knew Adol wouldn't be able to say no to this, didn't you? Yeah, can't let our eyes off her for a second, this one. Aw, you really know just what to say to a girl. Now, without further ado, how about busting open that entrance for us, Miss Raging Bull? Tough gal like you should be able to take it down in one hit, no? Yeah, just a sec. Hammer time. Well, this place is about as ruined as ruins can get. All the torches are lit. So this is where you think the royal family stashed their treasure centuries ago, huh? Considering it's still yet to be found, I'm almost inclined to believe it. Yeah, all these traps in here have to be protecting something. We need to be careful what's ahead. And of who's right next to me. No kidding. Dr. Devious here might try to pull one over us. Aw, surely you have a little more faith in your good friend Sardi than that. I'll just let you Monstrums take the lead on this one. My money says the treasure's hidden all the way in the back. Let's get to it. Rules enter treasure. Accepted. Sardi joined the group.
I think there's something here.
1257, huh?
It's over! It's over! It's over!
Oh yeah, that's booby trap, all right. Oh, good thing we have this. We can still use that gift. Even without her in the party.
I think there's something here.
Really? Where? Oh, there. Ooh, neat. Pitfall traps.
All yours, Adolf.
Simple yet effective.
I think there's something here.
Light shell. Isn't that pretty much worthless? Don't we have... Isn't that like the lowest level item?
All yours,
Yeah, that's all of his skills. So far. We don't have Doll yet, so I guess I'll just swap you out for you. And have him slap on a Strike Talisman. Oh, hey, that Soul Spot. That detailed map. Okay, another one of these. Easy. For everybody except for Yufa. Aromatic lumber, we need those.
Treasure chest.
Armored shell. Oh. Laser beam trap. Oh, a dead end. Looks like this room is as far as we can go. What? But there's nothing in here at all. Looks like we drew the losing ticket. All the work for nothing. I wouldn't be so sure about that. Look, it's the entrance. It's an entrance to the Grimwald. So the treasure's in there. Maybe. You took the words right out of my mouth. Well, Monstrums, shall we? That's a lot of treasure. Wow, look at all this golden jewelry. I knew it. It's really here. The hidden treasure of the 100 Years' War. For 5 centuries they said it was nowhere to be found. Well, eat your hearts out. Jackpot! Mama's hit the big one. You little lovelies are all coming home with me. Sardi, you're kinda scaring me. Well, she did basically fulfill her lifelong dream, more or less. Bill, why is all this in the Nox to begin with? Oh, details, details. What's it matter? Isn't finding an ancient unfound treasure trove enough on its own? If being a thief was really so bad, times like these wouldn't feel so good. Now come on, we're hauling this out of here. Start filling those pockets. Monster. Huh? It's only a matter of time. The Miris. I suppose we expected this. They got nothing coming if they think they'll keep me from my prize. Everyone, I'll see these little claim jumpers, and I'll see you get a nice share of the pot. Got it. Your skill, you say? Noted. That was relatively easy. Alright, that should... But wait, there's more. Why there's still so many? There's no end to them. They'll just keep popping up. I'm not so sure we have the means to handle this. Time for a tactical retreat. Wait, but the treasure, my babies! Isn't the time for that, Sardi. We're leaving. If you want to stay behind and complain, be our guest. We could have handled him. Phew, that was too close. Yeah, it looks like the entrance closed up behind us, too. Just what was that swarm of Lumiris? Well, Lumiris are born from enmity, right? Negative emotions and all that. And greed is one of them. Part of human nature, no matter how much or how little. I'll bet tons of people have been looking for that treasure, just like the good doc here. I see. So after 500 years of accumulated greed, the treasure was eventually absorbed into the Grimwald Nox. It sounds almost too crazy to be true. Who gives a damn either way? Sardi. Listen, I know you're not happy about this, but not even we can chase off 5 whole centuries with the Lumiris, you know? I know. Dead women spend no gold after all. It's just, I finally found that hidden treasure after all this time searching. And all I have to show for it is this piddly little thing. Hey! Just when did you... Can't keep our eyes off those sticky fingers here for a second, huh? Must be incredibly valuable. Being a 500-year-old royal heirloom and all. Please, a little tiny pebble like this won't make up for all I went through to get here. That mountain of gold was my one-way ticket to the lap of leisure and luxury. But you had fun, didn't you? Fun. You're right. Sardi looked like she was having the time of her life. Right from the moment we started, now that I think about it. Yeah, and that was before we even knew whether the treasure existed to begin with. We'd have done just about anything to find it, consequences notwithstanding. Guess that makes you and Adol birds of feather. But me? Now you're just being ridiculous, lumping me of all people in with an adventurer. Alright, I'm over it. We can head back. After all, every second I waste moping about some treasure I missed out on. Is a second better spent chasing down the next? That's the spirit? He's persistent if nothing else. As Sardi's treasure hunting expedition came to an end, everyone returned to the surface. After parting ways, the Monstrums picked up where they'd left off in their activities.
About time we finished.
Gorgon gloves received. And Genius Green received. For somebody. Let's see, we got 100%, right? Yeah. So I guess for now, let's head back here. Talk to her, because we might get a bonus event.
Adol.
The time of my life, huh?
Oh.
Oh, you're still here? I've already given you your reward, you know. You've got things to do, I'm sure, so quit standing around and get to it. Don't worry, I'm not ditching the dandelion and skipping Glee or anything. At least not until I've scoped out the target of my next treasure hunt, anyway. Unbelievable. All those riches. Before my eyes, 1 second and gone the next. I'll send the jewel off to get appraised, but I'd much rather find a way to slip back in. And that's how you die.
Oh, take care out there.
Look at all this garbage we got. Bam, level up.
Yeah. Say the word and I'll let me know if you need it. Say the word and I'll make it. Let me come back anytime. Adol, say the word and I'll make it.
We needed soul lumber, not spirit lumber, which is like 1 tier higher, I
Well,
guess.
come back anytime.
Darn. So. Dogi. Come to think of it, there was something fishy about that security checkpoint, too. Might possibly you were one of the first to be falsely detained. Whatever it is, we're picking up a scent. Let's keep this up.
Hey! See you later, then.
Oh. And by the request Margot sent us, the Resistance is definitely up to something. I was just on my way to talk it over with Parks. It'd be great if you could join us, but only if you had time to spare. My problem too. I'll join you.
No.
Adol, you're a real pal, you know that? Well, the meeting's about to start. Can always use another head to pitch in. Meeting time. Gotta stop the Resistance. I can't believe they would choose now of all times to start the Resistance. What are you doing, Margot? Or maybe it's because it's the perfect time. They're hitching a ride on the Knights' Rebellion. Romans won't know what hit them. Letting that old hag run free really bit us in the ass, huh? I guess it did. I do not believe that Margot is the one who is instigating this plot. I spoke to her at length about the burglaries in the Noble District. I investigated myself and uncovered that the internal structure of the resistance is muddled. After Margot was imprisoned 3 years ago, the younger members seized the helm in secret. Recent thefts and scams have been part of what they call public awareness campaigns. Their objective was to accumulate capital and purposefully imprison themselves to release Margot. So they committed those crimes knowing full well they were going to be caught. It's just like when you... That's what it's like when you've got something to believe. You're brewing up something big, so that could be well within the realm of possibilities. I wonder if Margot is trying to stop them. That's what I'm hoping. You did lead the resistance against the entire Roman army 3 years ago. Maybe if I tag along, I'll get to take some action. The city's already in a panic. We need a diplomatic solution. Last thing we need right now is to mar our relationship with Rome. The Knights' Revolt has already begun pulling a precarious thread for Glia. Then we've got more than one reason to stop this. And how are we supposed to do that? No idea where they're hiding. We don't know what their plans are. Actually, we might. Margot was kind enough to leave a trail of breadcrumbs for us. These locations may be of interest to you. Visitor's Kiosk at the main gates. Back Alley Pub in the Central District. Old Timer at the main square baths. These are all places where the resistance may be? It's too soon to know for sure. The only way to find out is by going ourselves. Sorry for putting you guys up to this. Just do what you can. Even if it's just dropping by, we'll be on the lookout for intel. Quest Peril of the Bells accepted.
Sure thing.
Margot message meant in 3 places. Should be an apostrophe S there. First is the visitor's kiosk by the front gates. Then there's the bar in the Central District alleys and the Old Timer at the public baths. That's where they'll end up leading to. That's for you to find out.
What do you want to make?
Soul spar needed. And I only know of one place where it can be. I guess I might as well just upgrade something.
That should do it. Good work out there.
Hey.
Oh yeah, report to her. Oh, new store's open? Thanks for letting me know. Solar can now purchase additional items. Anything for getting all of them? Wow, these are just about all the stores you can shop at in Balduke. This is for all your hard work, Adol. I found it when I was helping the professor on one of his previous excavations. I think you'll find more use for it than I will. The necklace received. That's the automatic revive item, isn't it? Great. If there are any errands I can run for you, just say the word.
Stay safe out there.
Party recovery upon death. Contains a fairy's blessing upon death. All allies fully recover. One-time use only. Pretty good. Genius screen. That does not look very good to me. Base colors are better. Region F. Let's go get her back first. Before we do anything too crazy.
Adol, I am glad to see you are okay.
Did you remember something?
Yes. I had forgotten something very important to me. When Aprilis was pierced by that sword, that is when I remembered. Long ago, I was once a doll that was given to a certain little girl. She belonged to a common farming family, though they lived comfortably. As this girl's doll, I watched as she grew into a proper young woman. Those were modest, peaceful days. I thought they would continue as they were forever. That was until the girl, Rosvita, was discovered to be a saint and sent off to war.
Thought so.
I'm going now, Anemona. I'll be back before you know it, so be a good girl and wait for me, okay? When the war's over, we'll have a wonderful tea party together, like we always do.
And those were the last words she ever spoke to me.
You mean Saint Rosvita?
You were Saint Rosvita's doll?
If those memories came back after seeing Aprilis' final moments, does that mean...
I'm not entirely sure yet. But there is one other thing I remembered.
That's very low resolution.
As time went on while she was away, I found myself spending time with another human. I called him Papa.
Happy birthday, Anemona. For today will be the first day of your life. Now open your eyes and look at me. Stretch your legs and feel the land beneath your feet.
Papa was the one who gave me a soul and a conscience.
Huh. Weird.
Is that even possible?
Who the hell is this guy?
Unfortunately, I haven't remembered much more than that. But something inside me tells me Papa is much closer than we realize. Perhaps more of my memories will return with time.
Anemona.
I'm alright now, everyone. It would seem you all have somewhere to go. I shall accompany you. Well, we only have one place left to check. Right, the Pendleton Company. Risha. Come on, pick up your paws and let's go already. Oh yeah, I forgot. We have this thing. This thing that exists. And I'll be taking that, thank you. Every gift used raises strength but lowers defense. Doubles effective flash duration. Here, have that. Take less damage. That could be interesting. Lots of crit. Damn, that move is really good. It has a vacuum effect. Here, let's do the Peril of the Bells side quest. Get that completed.
Here's going on.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to?
Oh heck yeah, copper ore, exactly what I need.
What are the Hieroglyph Knights up to? What's all this commotion?
Let's take him out.
soul spar. Lucky. Anyway, let's use Baz. Full heal and 10 more HP. Oh yeah. Good stuff.
What's gonna happen to Bolduc?
Oh, glad you can make it. So you're the little whippersnappers the boss roped in, eh? Huh? Wait, you're... Unbelievable, you're that old lusher I reported for peeping. Huh. That's a strong way to put it. Certainly wasn't easy rigging my way out of that one. But you see, that request was actually made for a different purpose entirely. Does that make you the, old-timer Margot was referring to? Me, I'm just your average geezer who fancies a visit to the baths now and then. Save for my service as a core member of the Bells of Freedom 3 years back. Hard to imagine an old man like you as a revolutionary. Then again, I guess it's not so strange considering Margot is your boss. To be fair, the group was originally founded by a bunch of old folks with not much time left. We figured that our deaths would be a small price to pay for the future of our youth. Though it seems our blunder has led them down the wrong path altogether in the end. Yeah, the path of petty theft and burglary, as if you didn't already know. Sounds to me like you ain't much of a core member though anymore. Yes, the resistance dissolved for a time following Margot's arrest. But the youngins of the group continued to operate under the fold. I had been acting as their advisor of sorts in an effort to keep their hostility in check. But ultimately my attempts to contain them failed miserably. Perhaps I could have quelled their vindictive thirst had I succeeded. I see. But what is the resistance trying to achieve here, actually? Or exactly? It doesn't seem like Margot's anywhere around here either. It would seem they're ready to attack the garrison posts in each and every district. This revolt from the Knights has cued them in on perfect opportunity to take back Leah. Feel like it's not correct, but in preparation to do so, they've been collecting intel and identifying blind spots. The request I'd made previously falls squarely under the latter. What a load of crock. Doesn't matter how much chaos there is. You gotta have a real bricks for brains to think a Roman soldier's gonna lose to some civilian. They've hardly got weapons or armor to start. One step and they're toast. That is, unless they've got an ace up their sleeve. Unfortunately so, Margot appears to be assisting them. Not directly, but in supplies, both through equipment and stores of gunpowder. What? But why? It would seem she intends to see this matter through to its bitter end. He's convinced starting this by her hand gives her the burden of ending it as well. Margot... Apparently say for sure if it's on her either way. But she has to want to stop it at least. Why else would she put a request in? That means it's up to us to do something about this. Any helpful info would be much appreciated. Naturally, I plan to give it. That's why I've been waiting here for you all. Here's my take on this as a long-standing member of the Resistance. There's only one place in this city powder and weapons could be viably concealed. It would have to be underground, and spacious enough to spare as well. Is any particular spot coming to mind? I think I have a decent idea. Considering everything else we've found out, you should be able to narrow it down. Thank you very much, Sir Gundo. Not at all. I'm too old to raise a hand against those youngsters anymore. It's up to the next generation to carry on our torch. So please stop them, or it's too late to give them the chance. Same dialogue.
What's this city coming?
Gotta say, I'm getting pretty tired.
Ain't get
think this is probably a good place to call it a night. She actually has 2 skills to learn. But yeah, that's it for this time. So I won't be streaming tomorrow, but you should be able to see me around on Tuesday, possibly. We'll see. But until then, have a good night.